Hey everyone, I'm back, and in today's video, I wanted to share with you a build I've been working on over the past few days on stream. This is my Poison Rapid Fire Rogue. The build uses Rapid Fire and Poison Imbuement, along with some seriously beefed up effect to bring down targets quickly. The build specializes in crowd control and picking off specific nuisance targets like damage reduction aura mobs, proxy shield mobs, or both. It is important to note that I have not leveled the build to 100. We're currently at level 82 and I have not completed my renown either, so I still have 2 skill points there and all of my paragon points from renown to grind. The build has quite a ways to go before it has reached its pinnacle of power. Some pros of the build are: we are very mobile. We have the use of concealment plus shadow step, both sources of unstoppable, both providing major movement speed boosts with the aspect on our boots, and evade cooldown reduction from the passive tree. We move through enemies while stealth as well, and virtually there is never a moment where I don't feel like I have an escape. This build packs extremely high single target damage, fighting in nightmare dungeons tier 30 plus, with monster levels being 83 plus while I was only level 72 and 73. 1 to 2 of the volleys of a poison imbue on a boss was typically all it took to take them down. The setup is very simple. You simply activate poison imbuement, just hit the boss 3 times with forceful arrow to build up combo points, and then fire with rapid fire and watch the boss disappear. The build also packs Giga CC. The CC of the build really is something special. We start by using Forceful Arrow. I have noticed a lot of guides actually popping up recommending the use of Heartseeker, and I gotta say, in my opinion, this is simply wrong, as Heartseeker only provides some more damage. Something the build really does not need more of, I gotta be honest. Forceful Arrow provides 2 things: insane protection through knockback and knockdown of our enemies, plus vulnerability on the 3rd hit. Wouldn't you know, we need 3 hits for a combo as well. We use Mangler's Aspect for a percentage chance on lucky hit to daze vulnerable enemies. This procs quite often once exploit is slotted in, and will only get better as my gear gets better, allowing for higher crit chance and lucky hit. I also use trick attacks on the skill tree, which makes daze enemies I critically strike get knocked down for 1 second. I then use Aspect of Surprise. This one drops stun grenades anytime I use evade or shadow step. This is further enhanced with additional cooldown on evades through rapid gambits on our skill tree, and it allows for a very versatile playstyle as I'm able to volley from across the screen to kill my targets. I can also safely dive in and kill a specific target when needed. This is especially useful when dealing with proxy shield mobs who are surrounded by other proxy shield mobs. The build allows for super satisfying mob pulls, and this is something for more of an advanced bow enthusiast. I do love to run through entire lines of mobs using a combo of my traps, concealment, shadow stepping, and evades, and that way I can pull gigantic crowds of mobs and kill them all at once. I would not recommend this playstyle to a new bow user, or if you haven't gotten the defenses of the build shored up just yet. In addition to the crazy amounts of CC the build provides, we also get a good amount of armor. We're currently at around 6.3k armor without disobedience active, and our dark shrouds, these are the shit. With each Dark Shroud, we are provided 10% damage reduction, giving us 50% flat damage reduction from Dark Shrouds alone, as well as 20% movement speed from the enhancement while we have at least 4 Dark Shrouds active. We use Poison Trap to knock our enemies down, as well as provide some pretty decent damage to trash mobs and stranglers, even with only 1 point invested. It has a relatively short cooldown, which is only made better with cooldown reduction investment, and it also has a 30% chance to reset the cooldown on imbuement skills. Now, of course, there are some cons of the build. First and foremost, it is somewhat aspect dependent. Without the proper aspects for damage and CC and your Dark Shrouds, the build feels a bit underpowered, and I gotta be honest, it's a little squishy at that time. The build is also lucky hit dependent. This is not actually a con in the mid or late scaling of the build, as you will always have enough crit and attack speed and lucky hit percentage by that point to get a good proc rate. In the early stages, however, the lucky hit rate was better than most skills, but not amazing, so I would not rely on it too heavily. The health pool is dependent on gear affixes as well. I'm struggling to find good HP upgrades with this build, and I'm only at around 5.2k HP at the moment. I've provided a Lothrix build link below for anyone wanting to give her a go. You can also find the full list of aspects used in the build there. And I'm playing the build currently on stream every weekday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Come stop by, say hello, ask any questions you might have about the build, and join the Discord, which is also linked below as well. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to bringing you more content in the near future. Stay tuned for more guides, tips, and opinions on Diablo 4. Until next time, take care and peace out.